Good morning, happy Thursday, and welcome to the Thursday edition of Ellen White Speaks on the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast, where we stand for God's truth, not man's traditions, and we bring you straight Bible truth for these last days. The WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast is a global outreach ministry of Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. We are outreach driven. The WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast is the voice of Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. This is Pastor Vince. It is Thursday, April 4th. So glad we're back together once again for another edition of Ellen White Speaks. We're still in the book called The Three Angels' Messages. We're still in chapter 2, which is called The First Angel's Message. If this is your first time listening to Ellen White Speaks, we welcome you. If this is your first time listening to anything on this podcast, we welcome you with open arms, and we hope that you will continue to stay plugged into the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast. The excerpt that I want to share with you today is called Justification by Faith Defined. She says, or she asks the question, what is justification by faith? It is the work of God in laying the glory of man in the dust, and doing for man that which it is not in his power to do for himself. When men see their own nothingness, they are prepared to be clothed with the righteousness of Christ. When they begin to praise and exalt God all the day long, then by beholding, they are becoming changed into the same image. That's from Letter 73, 1896, October 12th. So that is justification by faith defined, in case you we're having some trouble understanding what justification by faith means. Ellen White just broke it down for us. I hope you join me tomorrow for more of Ellen White Speaks. And remember, tomorrow is Friday. We will not meet for Ellen White Speaks until Friday evening, tomorrow evening, for the start of the Sabbath. When the sun sets, it'll be the start of the Sabbath, and that's when we'll meet once again for Ellen White Speaks. So until then, have a blessed Thursday. Hope you have a great morning tomorrow, Friday morning, great day. Until we come together once again Friday evening for another edition of Ellen White Speaks. Take care.